Hey everyone, and thanks for subscribing to the AWS Cloud Practitioner video course. I am Zeal and I'm going to be your instructor throughout this course. Now in this first video, we'll have a high-level overview about what this course is all about, and we'll also look into the structure. So let's get started. Now the AWS Cloud Practitioner certification is one of the most popular AWS certification. So this certification is an entry-level certification and is targeted towards the individuals who are beginning their journey in both cloud computing as well as AWS. So with this, let's look into the overall structure of this course. Now in this course, we start our journey from absolute beginning. That means that no prior AWS or cloud knowledge is required. Now if you look into next section, our next section is dedicated to the fundamentals of cloud computing. So even before we start our journey into AWS, the first thing that we go ahead and discuss in detail is about cloud computing. So once we are familiar with cloud, then we go ahead and start our journey into AWS. Now in this course, there are two primary intentions. The first one is to provide great insights into AWS with real world scenarios. So not only we discuss the AWS services which are part of the Cloud Practitioner certification, but we also try to link it with the real world scenarios, because only after you know on how AWS services are being used in the organizations will you understand the true importance of them. So that is the first primary intentions here. So in a short, I can say knowledge is the primary intention in this course. Now the second intention here is to prepare you for the AWS Cloud Practitioner certification. So all the services that we'll be discussing in this course will help you prepare for the certification. And at the end of the course, we also have some of the important pointers for exams and important practice tests that you can take before you sit for the exams. Now, apart from these two primary intentions, one of the main aspects of this course is to also build a community. So it's not like an individual subscribes to the course, goes through the videos and clears the exam. So that is one primary aspect. So we are more than that. So if you need any help, it can be related to career guidance, it can be related to technical aspect in AWS, feel free to ping me and I'll be more than happy to help you. So that is what we are trying to build. Now discussing about the Cloud Practitioner exams. In exams, there are total of 4 domains within the official blueprint. So before we proceed further, let's look into the official blueprint so that it becomes easier for us to understand. So this is the official page for the AWS Cloud Practitioner certification, and on the right hand side you will see that there is an option to download the exam guide. So let's click here. So this is the exam guide in a PDF format. Let me actually zoom in so it becomes easier for us to read. Now, if you go a bit down within the content outline, you will see that the Cloud Practitioner course in total have 4 domains. Each domain has a certain percentage of examination questions that you can expect. And apart from that, within each domain, AWS has clearly also defined the pointers that we need to cover in order for us to understand the Cloud Practitioner in true sense. Great. So as we're discussing, there are 4 domains within the blueprint. Now, one important part to remember is that exams is based on multiple choice questions. So you will have a question with multiple choice and you select the right answer among them. So before we conclude, let me give you an introduction about myself. So I primarily work as a security consultant. Now I have more than 5 years experience working dedicated into the security domain. So the security would be the infrastructure security and cloud security. Now teaching has been one of my passions. So this is the reason why you'll see that I create a lot of online courses in the platforms like Udemy. Along with that, I also take workshops in lot of colleges across India. So in terms of online courses, I have more than 12 courses with more than 85,000 students subscribed to them. Now, apart from this, I also have a lot of certifications from the providers like AWS, Red Hat, VMware, EC Council and others. So these are some of the prominent certifications associated with each of the providers. So I could only add some of the certifications which could fit in this slide. I also have many more apart from these. So that's the overview about this course. Now during this course, if you have any questions, suggestions, doubts, feel free to connect us at Twitter and LinkedIn, or you can even mail me at instructors@kplabs.in. So that's about it, and let's start our exciting journey.